Hello, hello. Welcome to Bunny Love 444. How does it go? What's up, Buttercup? Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and the little notification bell so you know when I go live. Make sure you share the content, okay? Because it's important that we're helping people do the sacred transformation. So we're going to get the third eye lit here. This is day 27, which I'm excited as we're getting down to the last couple of days of the sacred transformation. And then we're going to go into the sacred relationships. And that's where a lot of the stuff goes on that has happened in our life. And we'll be able to do a lot of interaction where soul family, you'll be able to interact and be able to put things out there if you want. The more interaction, the more it's going to do you good when it comes to the healing part. So we'll get that up. And then we'll get the Palo Santo. And I've also got the myrrh in there too, because the collaboration with the different ones really bring forth things. And love and light, if you're watching, I went in and I looked at my email. Didn't see the email from you, so try to send it again. So there's some for you, some for me. And then we will get the Mediterranean sage because, like I said, that cleanses our clarity so that we're getting exactly what is needing to come through. All right. Like I said, day 27. Oof-da. It's been a journey, but you know what? I can honestly say that I know some of you have really made the changes. Okay. Some of you have really made, hold on, I'm trying to adjust this and it keeps falling down. Some of you have really made the changes. Okay. So that's beautiful. I mean, I'm so proud of all of you for doing this. It takes courage and the benevolence to be able to love yourself enough to come in and do this. So, what is our card for today, Father? What is our card for today? Ooh, we have mystery, number 18, West, and Black. So, what I get from this right away is there's a lot of people that have also started to see the changes because the hard work that you've been putting in speaks volumes when it comes to the mystery of opening up about your power, about your spiritual gifts, about, being that magician to train yourself to fully open up in order to be able to see things from a different perspective. It's like you're busting out of that past life that you've been into and you're coming into this one now as the mystery, okay? Because we know there's a lot of mysticism on this journey. A lot of people don't understand the journey itself, but it's a miracle. It's a strong spiritual miracle when you can fully open up. Um, Hold on. They wanted me to put my hand on the card. So somebody's going through a little bit of an anxiety thing right now, like almost feeling like a panic attack, okay? You're almost feeling like a panic attack. And the reason why is because you try to talk yourself around the spiritual gift. You try to talk around like it's a secret. Well, it's not a secret. The secret is that so many people have directly kept this a lose-lose situation. They think that by opening up that they are sinning, that they are doing something wrong. Well, there's 98 verses in the Bible that tell you the spirituality is important, okay? And a lot of people um have different classifications and everything else for it. But I'm also hearing that somebody was trying to destroy the mystery of your spiritual journey, okay? Because on a spiritual warfare, they were trying to attack you just like they did when you were a child, okay? And this is all about being able to surrender that. And this is all about the enlightenment of coming into who you are and welcoming this mystery, because there's not a lot of people that have a lot of knowledge about the spirituality part of it, but it's the ones who walk in existence and are a powerful manifester that can be able to properly manifest when it comes to the law of attractions, okay? Because a lot of people try to describe how these miracles happen, and you wonder, how can you go through all these things, yet you sit there, and what I'm getting is you question yourself. It's like you went through all this trauma, but there was nobody there to protect you in the physical, right? That's because spiritually, your angelic team was protecting you from the darkness to be able to transform you. Because when you actually emerge and come out, look at, you're coming to the light, right? You're emerging from the dark and transforming and coming to the light. And when I say that, a lot of people are like, oh, light and dark, light and dark. It is the truth, because it's up to you to be able to welcome the mystery of how this journey truly works, because it is a very hard journey. Anybody that says it's easy and that they whizzed right through it, they're not telling the truth. They're not speaking the truth, because the thing is even though things have transpired in your life, when he truly gives a message that can tell somebody what's going on, they find it a mystery of, how did you know that? How did you know? And that is their main question on this journey. How did you know? Well, the thing is when you walk in the existence of our Father and your spiritual team, yes, they give you a lot of messages, they give you a lot of knowledge, and you can train yourself in your spirituality to be that number one guide for you. So you know exactly where you can be successful. You know exactly where you're meant to be. You know what path you're meant to be traveling. Okay. So it's no more indecision. Like when you were a child, it was indecision because you didn't know. You were too young to even comprehend what was going on. But your family knew. Okay. Anybody who came from a karmic family, your family knew that you were the divine light, that you were that spiritual one, okay? And that's why they treated you so differently, because they were more in their darkness, okay? So, whew, yeah, and I'm hearing that's why they tried to destroy you mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and sexually when it comes to this, because they figured, oh, well, if I spiritually destroy you with this mystery on how things are taking place and what you need to know, it's like you're never going to grow, right? You're never going to understand the real world, okay? Because they're like, oh, well, if you knew the real world, you would know what was going on. Well, wrong answer, because they were living in darkness. Okay, so they treated you in the most disgusting ways. Okay, and I'm hearing the energies are coming through. This one gentleman is saying, yeah, starved them, ate out of the jars and out of the cans, starved them. Okay, and that's no life to live. um and I'm hearing another energy coming through and saying, listen, you can't keep having child after child after child after child. And I'm hearing there's 8 children. Okay, they said 8 children, and all of them went to different homes. All of them went to different homes because they were being destroyed as the mystery of them being very spiritual, enlightened, very intelligent. And I'm talking, these are 4 or 5 years old, of very intelligent. Okay, and they were that powerful magician in the family, and people didn't understand how they could keep being protected. And I'm showing a little girl at 5 years old, learning how to sneak out, learning how to sneak out. Okay, and by sneaking out, it's like she wanted to be away. She wanted somebody to like take her away. So, what is the message making us realize? Yeah, this is number 11, truth, south, and red. It's about truly seeing the truth about this mystery in the way the journey is, because you see that it's a very sacred place, right? You see, when you look at these, it's like your angelic team standing tall surrounding you, right? Because you walk alone. So when you're walking alone on this earth, you're trying to figure things out for yourself and finding the truth, because you feel that everybody continuously lied to you, they deceived you, they tried to steer you in a way that caused you more isolation and more pain. Okay. And I'm hearing a lot of you spent a lot of time alone. Okay. No one to protect you, nobody to look over you, barely being able to feed, you and a sibling, I'm hearing. But this is about being able to find that sacred place, because when you started finding your spirituality, and when I say spirituality, it's like opening up your spiritual gifts, you know, you being guided not only as a protector, you as a teacher, you as the provider when it comes to the power in your own little world. It's like you were in control of your own little world because you were always meant to be a leader, right? You're not no follower. You were meant to be a leader. Even in your past life, you were a leader, okay? But there was things that you needed to let go, because it's like you had these huge dreams and you were the light of creation, right? It's like nobody wanted to trust and believe in you. I'm hearing, um, you were bullied. Okay, you were picked on, you were bullied, um and you tried to find that sacred place, you tried to find where you belong. Basically, you're trying to figure out where you belong, so you were trying to get, and this comes down to 911 message. Okay, this is very urgent for somebody, when it calls for emergency message. um this is somebody getting the spiritual enlightenment about the pure truth. It's not that you are, how would you say it, spirit? How would you put it so that it's not disturbing somebody in the wrong way? It's like people wanted to make you think that there was something wrong with you mentally. And physically, people were, you know, bullying you and picking at you, and made you go into that defensive mode, right? And they basically like stole your joy. They were trying to be, you were trying to be surrounded in peace, but they stole your joy. It's like you became this angry, aggressive person that, how do I say it, Father? Just mm. I'm hearing it's like you had no peace. You had no peace of mind. It was like you were always on edge, where whenever you had to go out and collect resources to be able to bring back for you and a sibling, okay? I'm hearing it was like a battleground for you. Every time you went out, there was somebody always coming at you. And then when you were in the house, okay, you had a parental figure who wasn't a parent to you, didn't care about your emotions, didn't care about basically physically how you were doing. Okay. They didn't care at all. And it's like you found comfort within your friend zone. Okay. It's like your friends became your family, but you started to see the truth. You started to see the truth that it was like you against the world, right? You felt so alone and so betrayed, and you just emotionally, you were like, show me the truth. What do I need to be doing? Because I know I found my niche of what I'm good at, but this mystery, I didn't ever think that I was going to get to where I am today as that beautiful leader. But like I said, 11 in the truth card, south and red, that means that you became very grounded at a young age, and you became that divine light. You didn't know at the time that it was the divine light. Okay, you thought that you were just built to achieve and be successful. But when Father says that's the way he made you, and for you to see that you were of divine light, okay, but the things that you lived in, the area that you lived in, the home that you lived in, the battle with the family that you had, it was all a mystery to you. It was like, why me? Why am I having to do this? Why am I having to see the truth in all of this, right? So it's like your mentality changed, and it was like it became the blood of the innocents, right? And when I say it became the blood of the innocents, it's like everything that you had to do, you had to fight for in order for you to be able to achieve it, because you weren't old enough to possess a job, right? So you started going down that 911 divine path, what I call it, it's the 911 path. It's where you did sinful things because you had to be able to provide. You had to be able to take care of yourself, right? And you've been taking care of yourself since a little child, into the teen, into the adult. And it's like you I'm hearing you felt that trust had to be earned, okay? Because this, with the truth card, it's telling me that you begin to have a motto that trust had to be earned, right? And not just give somebody trust anymore because they have betrayed you so much. It's like they were outside your sacred little lodge, right? And you were surrounded with your sacred little lodge, you were surrounded with joy and peace because the people that you shared it with were going through some of the similar things, right? That is your soul tribe. Okay. And at the time, you didn't know it, but that was your soul tribe. And it's like you gained the trust within the group. Hold on. I don't know why I keep staticking out like that. But, anyways, you had a particular person that was going through earthly pain, earthly pain, not plain pain. Okay. And I'm talking about this person was bullied, they were abused, they were beaten up all the time, they were things, confirmation, things were taken from them all the time. Every time that they tried to trust and believe in something, it's like somebody would come in and want to steal their creative ideas, or they want to steal something that they had, right? And so it's like you started looking at it like most people live alone, because the more alone that you were, the more at peace you were, right? I'm also hearing that as you started getting older as a teenager, you were tired of all the drama, you were tired of all the chaos. And I keep hearing that my right ear is showing me sirens. So it's telling me that you lived in an area that to you it was no longer a sacred place, but it was the realization of, you know, I've got something special inside of me, and it's like I don't know where it's coming from. Okay. And it's like you were very competent in your envidors, right? You knew something, some type of mystery was guiding you, right? Something was driving you to be able to pull these gifts and these skills and these talents out, right? So it's like you started feeling like you were, I don't know, this woman's coming in and saying you felt like a wild grizzly bear because you were so angry at everybody and you were so resentful and held grudges, and you were the one to show people, hey, you're not going to mess with me. It's like, come at me and see what happens. It's a true battleground. Okay. And this is where you thought the rest of the world lived, but the mystery is there was something way more spiritual. Okay. So with that being said, what do you need to work on most now that you came into the adult? What do you need to work on most? Yeah, this is 41 vision east and yellow. So what I'm getting from this is you started a new beginning by something with a creative inventor, because you seen that as your truth. Okay, so you started pushing down all the hurt and pain from the past. You grounded yourself in this creative peace and joy that you co-created, right? But when it came to surrendering that hurt and pain, you didn't you held your vision. Okay. And this is 1010. This means God and the angels and the guardian angels. I'm hearing you have a guardian angel that was really watching over you because of the things that transpired, um put you in harm's way, or harm found you every step of the way. But there was a new beginning that came about with an actual vision that you had. Okay. And you were like, because East and Yellow is all about, you know what? With my creativeness, I have a vision. And this new beginning, I'm going to be able to try to deal with my emotions and center myself. Okay. So then it was basically like you started climbing the stairs, right? Because for the longest time, you were very dim, depressed, full of anxiety, and people looked down upon you as the quiet one, the one who was reserved, the one who was a dreamer, the one who was not going to go anywhere or do anything. But the mystery that they weren't seeing is that you were of divine light. Okay. You took your creative endeavors that you were doing and you were like, even though I'm unbalanced and I'm unstable and I don't have anything to my name, right? Except for the clothes on my back. Okay. So I'm hearing that you could have grown up, in a very poor setting. And I'm not disrespecting anybody in any way, shape, or form, but I'm saying that when within the city, it's like you didn't live in the nice side of the city. You didn't live in the mediocre, it's like you were in a very painful place. Ooh. And I'm hearing that somebody was always throwing stones at you. And when that comes to me, it's like every time that they said something negative about you or to you, you use that stone as a stepping stone to create something. Okay. And you put your emotions into this. And it's like you put yourself into this dreaming shield of, hey, I got a vision. I'm going to run with it. I'm going to see what happens, because this sacredness that I feel, that I'm different, I'm way different than people my age or people that are surrounded. It's like you started seeing that everybody around you was like dead trees. Okay. Like everything around you was dead. And the only thing that was alive was that inner sacred lodge that gave you peace and joy. So what I'm hearing on that is it's like things came to illumination for you. Something was illuminated within yourself. Okay. And you felt its energy. You felt like it centered you. You felt like it gave you focus. Okay. And it was like you were climbing the stairs to something by holding your vision. Mm. Wow. Okay. What I just got from the vision thing, ooh, I'm telling you, this energy is rough. I mean, all of the F's went out the window is what I just heard this energy say. Okay, this is a guardian angel that's watching over somebody, but he said all of the F's went out the window. And he says, frankly, he just needs to hold his vision on this. Okay, so whoever this is for, this is basically the gateway to this mystery to the West, right? It's like you found a way out of things by holding to your vision, is what I'm hearing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's crazy. Okay, so there's an energy coming through, and he says, I'm bad to the bone. Okay. So just know that he said, I'm bad to the bone. When he said the words, I trust and believe in you. I have faith in you. I see the truth in you. That changed to where their energy now started seeing colors, like things started brightening up for them. It's like their peace and joy, their emotions started to explode in all luminous forms. I'm hearing. Wow. Okay. So 9, 11, and the new beginning. So this person that is coming out very strong in the energy to be able to speak of this is a guardian angel that said, listen, you saw your vision, you held your vision, you were the divine light. You thought you were some weirdo or off the wall space something. But it's like you saw that vision and you decided I'm going to run with it. So what is this person, or what, not person, because we're not doing a personal, this is our sacred growth. But what Father just come in and said is, listen, it's like this is where a lot of us went wrong. Okay, it's like we knew there was something special about us, but you guys ignored it. Divine masculine, divine feminine, you ignored it. Soul family, you ignored it. Because you had people whispering in your ear that you were no good, you were meant to be nothing, okay? And you were never going to achieve anything. So they basically threw them stones at you constantly. And you used your will and determination to jump to the mystery and say, yeah, I'm going to use them stones and I'm going to lay my path. And when I lay my path, it's going to be different than what these people were telling you. Okay. Now, these are family members I'm hearing. Family members are telling you that you were never going to build anything, that you were always going to be low on the totem pole, is what I just heard. You're going to be the low one on the totem pole. But spiritually, they're not realizing what they said. You being low on the totem pole means you are going to be highly successful. Why? Because the mystery of you being that spiritual being, getting the enlightenment on your divine path to see the truth within you, to have that new beginning with the vision. When they said you're going to be the low one on the totem pole, they didn't know that you were going to have a stronger foundation than them. Okay, so when you came into that adulthood and you started succeeding, you started like being able to do your thing and became very successful at it. Now these past people are looking at you like, wait a minute, how did they rise above? How did they walk through the valley of the shadow of death and get to the top of that mountain? Spiritually, they helped you manifest when they said you were going to be the low one on the totem pole, right? Because on a spiritual level, they don't know what they explained to you is the fact that you were going to be successful. And they thought that they were cutting you down. They thought they were tearing you apart. And at the time, you probably thought, yeah, I'm just going to be this low life, or I'm not going to be able to do anything, and I'm not calling low life. I'm saying low in your life. Okay. Because people misconstrue the context of it. But the thing is you thought that you were always going to be at that low end, right? The thing with that is you became that stable foundation. You changed everything. You saw the truth of the way they treated you because you got the spiritual enlightenment, right? It's like you had your spiritual team guiding you on the mystery of saying, look, they just helped you out because now you holding your vision and growing that vision and sitting still with yourself and focusing on that vision. It's like you were co-creating with Father to do something of greatness, to be that leader, because you're not a follower, right? And so when you're low on the totem pole, guess who's the leader? You are, because you started creating that stable foundation for the rest of the spiritual totem pole, right? Ooh. Pilamaya, Takiashi, Kinte Kinyanis, Ufta. I'm telling you, they are really coming in and letting you know that you were meant for greatness. Whoa. All right. So now what are they out of balance of? Because something threw them out of balance to be able to kind of backslide, because you only went so far and then it's like you became stagnant, right? So what are they out of balance of? What are they out of balance of, Father? What are they out of balance? You're out of balance because that grief you're still holding on to. This is number 19, grief, West and Black. Okay, so what I'm hearing is instead of focusing on that creative endeavor that you were doing, you went back to the pain. It was like the pain was your best friend, because that way you could act a certain way or do certain things and not feel like down upon yourself, right? It's like that darker side came out because your abandonment issues came in, living in fear, living in that terror. And for some of you, I'm also hearing that you were the terror, okay? There was great loneliness, anger, and pain when it came to this grief. It's like something turned your peace and joy and turned you into this cold stone that didn't care about people's feelings, didn't care about people's emotions, didn't care of hey, do they need something? No. It was like you shut down. And when you shut down, it was like you still had that emotion for that vision. Because look, the yellow is all about the vision, right? So you still had that vision, but not like you once did. It's like something took over you from the grief that made you fall to rock bottom. Okay, I'm hearing it made you fall to rock bottom. And this affected your daily life with the things that you were doing and the things that were going on. And you were like, okay, I pretty much blew everything. I pretty much wasted everything, right? But no, you didn't. Because this was that gateway of being able for the mystery of the spiritual team to give you that 911 message of, hey, stop going down that road. It's like stop allowing that grief to deepen inside of you because it's blocking your vision of that co-creation that you are very successful of, right? It's saying, listen, you got to be able to teach yourself. You got to be coming back into that friend of yourself. Okay. You have to love yourself again, but you have to work through that vision and that emotion, right? Because when you do, because when you do, right here, that's the vision. Okay. So some of you, what I'm getting to is some of you were in so much grief that you thought about putting this vision, just throw it away, throw it away. You didn't want to face it. You didn't want to acknowledge it anymore. It's like you wanted to throw it away because you lost part of yourself, because you went back from this grief and this mystery of what you went through. Even though you saw the truth, you were on the right path to them new beginnings by holding that vision. This grief came back up, and it came up hardcore. I'm talking, excuse me. Wow. So somebody, when I get the hiccups like that, it was like somebody had an alcohol addiction, okay? Could have fell into drugs, okay? But this is, you are now starting to have this awareness of how this grief that turned you to stone and made you not even want to look at yourself. You didn't even want to look at the world, okay? You didn't want to face nothing. You didn't want to face anything because this was enough to kind of push you over the edge, right? And so it's like spirit came in and said, hey, remember the mysticism of this journey? Remember that divine light that you are? See the truth in yourself again, okay? The thing with that is you didn't want to. It's like what is lost. I'm not going to go back, right? I'm not going to go back, and I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to figure it out in any higher way, right? I'm just going to let it swallow in me be done. But Father's coming in and saying there's something about you being the taskmaster, okay? And when you're the taskmaster, it is because you have this determination and this will and this drive and devotion within you that, you know what? I'm tired of people making fun of me. I'm tired of people cutting me down. I'm tired of people coming at me. I'm going to show them. And you became a hard taskmaster, okay? And that taskmaster said, listen, I'm no longer going to sit in this grief. I'm going to work hard on this vision, and I'm going to show them that I'm a hard taskmaster, that nobody can beat the master, okay? And every aspect of your anger, your pain, your terror, your abandonment issues, your loneliness, it's like all them aspects you poured into this vision. You poured into this vision because you see, this is where you were. You were on the scale of 10, right? You were like up on top. But then over here, it's like you fell to the bottom, and this is another number 10. But God was holding you up the whole time. Your spiritual team was holding you up the whole time, trying to balance you and say, wait a minute, okay? Open your heart. Stop closing off your heart. And it started teaching you that, okay, I'm going to open up my heart. I'm going to open up my heart and I'm going to pour it all out. And so whatever you created, whatever you were doing, it's like them grief forces took over your vision, right? They took over your vision and it became an awareness with you. So this is where you need to balance yourself, because you started out not being able to surrender. You started grounding yourself, seeing that peace and joy within you by holding the vision on this, and all of a sudden you slap back right into grief, right into grief. Okay. And so that's telling me that when you slap back into that grief, it's because you didn't have the self-confidence. You didn't trust and believe in yourself. You felt low about yourself. Okay. And it's like, I'm also hearing that you isolate yourself. Okay. You started isolating yourself. And it's like something about show me the enlightenment plan, or show me something about the enlightenment plan. Okay. So it's like spiritually, like I said, you were open. Something clicked inside of you, and you're like, okay, I'm going to use my wounds and do the enlightenment as planned, where I can take them wounds and I can come to a higher way. I can do something. So this is very significant when it comes to that. All right. So what do we need clarity on, Father? What do we need clarity? Yeah. You got the clarity. This is number 10, skill, south, and red. You got the clarity about your skill. Okay. Your divine skill came back out, because this is something that you have had from many past lives. Okay. I'm talking intelligent, the benevolence of continuously trying over and over and over again. It's like you, as the angelic being that you are, that extraordinary being, are very skilled in something, very skilled. And so this was a mystery to you about being able to mature in your skill. So the clarity came to you that you were gonna be the greatest teacher through your wounds, to have that evolutionary process of using your skill. Because sitting back thinking about it, it's like you boxed yourself in, you isolated yourself away from people, and you were like, listen, I'm going to ground myself in a way to figure out why this pain keeps coming up. Who is in my life that this pain like triggers me? It's like we become triggered from our grief. Somebody can do something and you get triggered, right? And the truth of the matter is because you didn't heal from it. You didn't surrender it. You didn't let go and let God have it. You started applying your skills of, okay, how can I take and push them emotions down and stay grounded and persevere forward? So then it became to where you isolated your feelings. Okay. It's like you put on the armor of isolation. You don't want people to know your feelings. You don't want people to know nothing about you, right? It's like you went into perfect your skill by learning how to hide your emotions. Ooh, that's where the destroy of the mystery comes, because when you are using your skill to hide your emotions from surrendering it, it put a block on you. It put a block on you. You blocked your own path. You started losing power of who you were because you didn't transform them feelings. You didn't transform them feelings to surrender it and let it go and let God have it. And you didn't give him thanks for the grace and mercy for you seeing that truth and giving you a vision which at the time you didn't know. You thought, I, I don't I don't know what each of you thought on your own, but Father is saying that you thought it was weird that you had this special gift that everybody else could see. Everybody else could see your divine light, right? Except for you. All you saw is that darkness, right? All you saw was the darkness. Ooh, okay. All right, all right, all right. Wow. So what is the lesson of power today, Father? What is the lesson of power? What is the lesson of power that's coming through for this? Yeah, I told you. This is confirmation of what they were just channeling through. This is number 22, silence, west, and black. You mastered your skill to destroy your power from the darkness to be able to come in to that deep knowing of who you are. Because this, when it shows 22, this is Archangel Raphael coming in about it started crumbling foundations around you. It started crumbling relationships around you. It started making things very havoc in your truth, right? It's like you would speak your truth and you spoke your truth so much that you got hung for it pretty much. Yeah, the decisions of power. Wow. So again, we have the West coming out 3 times. So this was the divine trying to tell you, listen, work out all this grief, work out all this pain, all this abandonment issues, all this terror, the loneliness that you grew up with, and having to build your own little sanctuary, your spirit lodge of being able to keep them dreams going. But you had to visualize your golden power. You had to visualize your dream. You visualize that, listen, yeah, I'm very strong and stable and I can handle myself, okay? But where the pain lived, you couldn't handle that. You couldn't handle that. That took over you. That took over you. So the powerful lesson is you need to let all them deep emotions go, okay? It's like when your heart was broken and people betrayed you and everything else, all them cracks in your heart, plant new seeds. Plant new seeds in your heart by seeing the truth and holding your vision, using your skill in a more positive way. Because when you do that, you're planting them seeds and it fills them cracks in your heart, because them cracks will never go away, but you can do a new landscaping with it. You plant new seeds in that heart and you start doing things from a healed way of unconditional love. It's like your soul starts to rejoice and you start to come back on top again as that leader, right? But all them cracks are no longer deep crevices in your heart because now you have filled them with the dirt. You filled them with seeds, and it's like you planted new ideas, new creations that are coming out. And now it's like you can sit anywhere and be able to speak your feelings, to get your feelings off and let them out. No longer letting it, be the battleground by seeing the truth on your divine path. Wow. So what is their fear today that is holding them back from transforming and healing? Yep. This is number 6, flow, south, and red. Okay. And this is all about letting go. Letting go. It's like accepting, yeah, I did these things, or yeah, these people did these things to me, but you know what? I'm not going to let it stop me. I'm not going to silence myself. I'm not going to let it rock my foundation. I'm going to use my skill of that divine light of who I am and my spiritual gifts to push through this grief, to hold that vision, to come back on top again, because I walk in the truth, right? And this mystery, yeah, it may have taken me down a little bit, but now you are starting to go with the flow of things. You are starting to have epiphanies, that come in from the divine realms that are saying, listen, these things took place. Now go with the flow of it. And guess what? You're going to see that you will feel your receptivity. It's like your spiritual antenna is giving you the messages again of, okay, I need to do this. Okay, now this person that I loved, I'm hearing this person that I loved put me through a lot of this. Okay. And I'm also hearing they helped you lose your vision, because when you walked away from this person, you started to get your flow back. Okay. And that healing started to take place. It's like you started seeing on a deeper level of having that epiphany that, wait a minute. Okay. This person or persons or people or family in my life, with them being in my life, when they were around, everything was like chaos. It was constant drama, fight, chaos, drama, you know, pulling me out of character and making me do things. And it's like all of a sudden you started going with the flow, and your conscious mind said, yeah, I can love this person, but I'll love this person from a distance, because it's like my flow, my mojo. I'm hearing my mojo came back, or his mojo. Okay. Yeah. Because this side is divine masculine. So he's like, my mojo is coming back. So, it's like, now it's time to conquer and divide, right? And doing it out of unconditional love, having that more compassionate side of who you truly are. So you're not putting on this facade or, masquerade of, well, this is who I am. I'm a cold-hearted, non-caring type person, because that's far from the truth. You have been the divine light. You have been the divine light. You just had to walk alone, okay? You had to walk alone, and it helped you realize a lot of things and see a lot of things. So, good morning, good morning. Hello, So family. All right, so what do we have for the crystals? What do we have for needing for the crystals? Yeah, I'm telling you, divine masculines, divine feminines, take the energy how it resonates. Take what, fits with you, and apply it to your life of the messages that come out for you. But this is all about grounding, right? This is being able to stay grounded. Now you have 1818 that are out here, and that's broken down to endings and beginnings. So you needed to put an end to these things by staying deeply rooted and grounded. And it's beautiful because we have the 3 grounded cards, right? So somebody could have been in their 20s when they started having these epiphanies, okay? When they started trusting and believing. Yeah, because at the bottom we have cleanse. There's another 9. Okay, so 999 is coming out, and that is God saying that he shut the door on something that was very painful in your life. Very, very painful. He has shut the door on it right now. And it's like, ever since he shut the door on it, you now see the truth of something. You now have that epiphany of the past that has kept you in that silence and has kept a rocky foundation for you. So that's significant for somebody's healing journey. Yeah, look, you also had to set boundaries when it came to your vision and when it came to the flow of things, because you started seeing how the flow was off. It's like they always would put blockages in, whether it was their negative, attitudes or the negative things that they were doing. It's like you put up this boundary of like, listen, I can no longer let you do this to me. I can no longer let you create this grief in my heart, because I have a hard time letting that grief go. I hold on to that grief. I hold on to that resentment. Okay. And I become very angry about it. And now you're learning to set healthy boundaries and being able to love these people from a distance. Okay. It's like your love doesn't have to end, but in order to heal daily, because we heal daily. Okay. Anybody that says, oh, I'm fully healed, you heal daily by the things that transpire in your life. But ever since you set boundaries, ever since you've walked away and your vision is now coming back, you're starting to see things for the way it was and how it was like you were too it because life is like an algebraic form, right? You have the algebraic form, two negatives make a positive, right? Is what it's supposed to. Okay. The thing is when you have that polar opposite, and things are not collaborating, it creates a lot of grief, right? And the reason why it's doing that is because it's helping you grow. It's helping that other person grow. It is what they call a karmic partner giving you a karmic lesson to be able to stay grounded in who you are in that divine light and to be able to cleanse that negativity, to always see the truth and build your foundation on a solid foundation. Because you build it on sand, yeah, you might as well melt that down and make a glass window, because it's like looking through a window. It's like it's constant pain. The only vision that you're going to get out of it is that constant grief. Okay, because that person was there to teach you something. You were to learn something from them about yourself, or they were to teach you something that was mirroring, that they would mirror something that you were doing that you were supposed to stop, that you were supposed to go with the flow of things, right? That you were supposed to heal from, because the Red Lotus is all about healing. And so this is something that the divine put on your path for you to be able to hear or heal. Excuse me. I'm hearing something right now. So when it came to boundaries, it could have took you 21 years to set these boundaries. Doesn't have to be, but that's what I'm hearing from the fairy realms coming through. And when I say fairy realms, people want to laugh, but you know what? They help us stay very, very grounded, and they help us cleanse because they are Mother Earth Gaia's earthly realms that help you see things and cleanse things, right? Mm-hmm. All right, what else do we need to know, Father? Told you. Now that you've had that epiphany, this is confirmation. Hello, hello. So now that you've had that confirmation, it's like you're starting to understand love. That love, it's like the more you loved, the more pain and grief that it caused you. But that's not true. The more you start loving yourself, the more that it's going to be easier for you to be able to trust and love somebody else. And you will manifest that same exact kind of energy back, instead of having that grief and, that loneliness, that terror, that abandonment, that abuse. It's like that anger and pain will be completely gone when you come in and start loving yourself and seeing that, hey, now that these people have been out of my life, it's like when you see the greens come in, it's like your heart is starting to open up and you're sitting there questioning yourself, will I ever be able to love again? Well, that's where you need to ask yourself, are you going to open up your heart to love yourself? Because if you love yourself, of course your heart's going to open up and it's going to love. Are you going to be able to trust? Well, the thing is trust is not earned. You have to give trust in order to get trust. You have to be vulnerable enough to say, hey, it's like, I want to express my feelings to you, or how I feel about the people in my sacred lodge, right? So it's like you set healthy boundaries and you say, hey, you ain't gonna come in here and knock me off from being grounded, okay? Because I'm putting a lot more hard work into me and understanding things now. And by setting them boundaries, you're like, listen, I think I will be able to open up again because I'm starting to love myself more now that I'm understanding the mystery and seeing the truth, because my vision is clear now. Them rose colored glasses have fallen off. And this grief, the more that I speak about this grief, the more that I deal with it head on, the more that it's relieving me to where I'm not staying isolated in a room anymore. I can actually, get a little bit of sleep. I don't have insomnia. It's like you don't feel closed off to the world because you are utilizing the skills of your divine light, right? All right. What else do we need to know, Father? Yeah, told you. You're more at peace. You're more at peace. Okay. There may be, with the tree agate coming in, like I said, and this is where I said that where they may be feeling that everything surrounding them is like dead trees. Okay. But the thing is when everything burns down, when everybody falls away and it's nurtured and the boundaries are set and you're manifesting all of this stuff and you've got that peace and you've got our Father on your side, what happens? Everything starts to regrow and is more illuminating, more luscious, more vibrant when it grows from nothing into something again, right? Okay, what else do we need to know, Father? Yeah, told you. Passion. That passion is coming back because you're cleansing yourself. You are working on you. You've done an amazing job, but there's still some things that you're holding in there and you're like, well, if I wouldn't have done this or if I wouldn't have done that, I would have never fell here, here, and here. But the divine's saying, no, they had you go down that road so that you could see your lesson, that some of the people that you were surrounded with are karmic. Okay. They were there for a reason, a season, or a lifetime, is where it comes in that you were to learn something from them or they were to teach you something by mirroring something back that you were doing and mirroring it back to you so that you could change it, so that you could see the truth within yourself on your divine path. That is the true mystery, okay? But you having that passion, it's like it's the ruby record keeper, right? You are more precious than rubies. You are finer than silver and finer than gold, right? Because you are healing your life. You are understanding that mystery of your life, of why it started to take a turn, why you could be up on top and start falling down. It's because the things that were taking place were meant to crumble so that you could regrow everything, right? That's right. And the angels were there helping you. Like I said, you had a guardian angel too, because when you see 1919 come in, that is your divine path. Okay. This guardian angel has been watching over you and giving you insight to your manifestation. Look, there's 11. Okay. So we have 11, 11, 11. That is significance because it's saying right now, you keep doing the work on you. You start trusting and believing. You start loving yourself and having that understanding. It's like Father's coming in and saying with the 6-6, it's like you have massive changes that are coming, and the insight that you're gonna get is going to make you even more successful than you already were. Okay, it's going to put you up over the top for that leadership. You are going to be able to stand in your power and know that these big changes that are coming with 66, it's like pay attention. They're wanting you to fully pay attention to everything that's going on in your life right now, because you are going through this sacred transformation. Even though you may not realize it, or you may not think, or you may not believe, The thing is spiritually, this is what you're going through. This is that mysticism on our divine journey. All right, so let's see what the goddess wants to say. Yes, thank you, Father. Thank you for all who are going on this sacred journey of transformation, right? Look, what did I say? Mother Earth Gaia. See, Father brings the truth through. And didn't I say with the tree agate and the fairy realms and everything? Didn't I say Mother Earth Gaia? She is the one that has helped keeping you grounded. She provides the cleansing, okay? Because the water is like 96%, or the earth is 96% water. So she helps you cleanse. She helps you go with the flow, right? And so, whether you want to believe it or not, the angels are here helping you. Okay, we have 16. Okay, so you have, look, Mother Earth Gaia is trying to bring you peace. So you have 1616. So what I'm hearing is you are actually going to meet somebody, even though you may not be open to a relationship right now. The thing is you are going to meet somebody because God is saying that this is broken down to 77. 77 is the massive changes. It is God coming in and saying, listen, I'm going to give you a new beginning. You will love again. You will be happy again. And you will experience a love that is much different on that level, because this person is very, very grounded. Okay. Very grounded. A lot of creative ideas I'm hearing, very spiritual, on the divine path. Okay, so this could be a high priestess that we're talking about. And it's like, I'm also getting from Mother Earth Gaia, she just came in, and Father just came in saying, listen, there's going to be new ideas that you birth together that are going to be off the chart. I mean, you're talking going down in history, going down in history together. There's a transformation, because the butterflies are the representation of a change and transformation. And you see how there's two of them. Okay, divine masculine, divine feminine. Divine feminine sitting here waiting for divine masculine. Okay, and he's ready to take flight here. He's ready to take flight. That's beautiful. All right, what else do we need to know, Father? Oh, all right, one fell out. Yeah, what did I tell you? Hallelujah, Father. You are absolutely amazing. My spiritual team, you are amazing. My ascended masters, guardian angels, spirit guides, kindred loved ones. Look, this is being abundant. And what does it say? Bridget's coming in. Together, you both have this creative spark on the creative endeavors that you do, that you have great passion for, that it's like you keep it silent so that other people don't know what you're co-creating, and then when you come out with it, it's like bang, here it is. It's like, it's almost like that commercial where the taco goes whap 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 in your face. It's like both of your passion of this stable foundation, you're going to be building things that are massively creative, and you're going to set healthy boundaries, because it's like this partner that is coming to your life, or you're being guided to, wants nothing of what you have, because it could be Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Okay, earth sign, Mother Earth Gaia coming in. Doesn't have to be, take it how it resonates. Okay, but the thing is this person is very grounded, works very hard. Okay, loves to play around and have fun, and be able to joke around, but they're very serious when it comes to their creative endeavors. Okay, and it's like when you see the grasshopper, it's about, are you going to take that leap of faith? Are you going to take that leap of faith with the passion and how the angels are guiding you on them boundaries? Okay. Yes. Thank you, Goddess. Thank you. What else do we need to know, please? Yeah. Ocean. Yes. Look, this earth This earth angel that you're going to come in contact with is 41. I mean, not age 41, but this is 41. They're going to give to you as much as you give to them, because this is all about generosity, right? And then Mother Mary came in with our Father, okay? And this is talking about you are going to manifest miracles together. You are going to manifest miracles together. And on the divine path, you're both going to give each other insight and be able to boost each other up even more. Okay. What else do we need to know, Goddess? What else do we need to know? Yeah. Yokioni. Okay. So again, we have another 7. So if you're seeing 777, it's coming in and telling you, listen, pay attention. These big changes are coming. Okay. This is somebody has been sitting in stillness for a while because of their hurt and pain, because they're trying to bring balance to that peace and joy again, by being able to follow their skills and use their passion. But right now they're sitting in stillness and they're being guided. Look, I'm telling you, this is what they call Spider Woman, right? This is the Native American for the co-creator, which is working with Wonka Tonka, God, spirit, however you want to resonate. But this is bringing your creations together with great passions, and you're being divinely guided by your angelic team, by your ascended masters, your archangels, your guardian angels, your spirit guides, your kindred loved ones, all the multidimensional realms, the OMs, everybody is rooting for you. Yeah, Kira, look, because you will have a great alliance. She is about great alliance, right? This is about being able to have great communication, loyalty, and see the peacock feathers here. She will see your extraordinary, unique being, which is divinely guided and protected. But it's like your alliance, you will be able to co-create, communicate, that loyalty will be there. I'm talking, okay, they just said, I'm talking, you will see that there will be no negative influences, okay? Because it's all about the miracle. This person is a hard worker and is being guided by our Father to team up with this divine masculine, okay? Yeah. Green tiara, salvation, baby, salvation. Because Mary and our Father give us this insight, because they are our refuge, they are our salvation. And co-creating with them, we come into communion together, okay? It's being able to come in together with that unconditional love. So what does the records have to set straight here? What does the records have to set straight? Yep, telling you, baby, look it, look it, look it. This divine feminine that is coming into this divine masculine's life, listen, she's very spiritual. She gets the downloads. She'll be able to communicate to your crossed over loved ones so that you can release some of that grief and that pain. But she is of high honor in everything that she does. She is a leader too, very creative. Okay. And spirit has put her up on a high pedestal. You see that? And when I say a high pedestal, it's because she is on an angelic throne to spiritually help others come to their highest and their greater self and their better self. Yeah, it's in the scrolls. I'm telling you, my God is awesome. Anyways, look, confirmation of what I said earlier. These two are going to meet up. Okay. Father is making sure, because 7 is have faith, trust and believe. Trust and believe that this person is not going to want anything but your unconditional love. Nothing except for co-creating together. Okay. And it's like this fated meeting that's going to be happening real soon. It's because, look, you both will be abundant. 8 is all about making the change, being abundant, right? So then we have the Four of Scrolls. It's like you both got rid of the karmic trenches, the things that were holding you back, you know. It's the people, places, things, and addictions and everything else that you got rid of. And you are now planting new seeds in them cracks and them crevices that are in your heart, right? Because look, you had to be very strategic and be able to see who is for you, who is against you, who is just around you, you know, to use you for things or take you for granted, and who is actually here that when you fall, they're going to be right there to pick you up, right? Yeah, because look, 14. 14 is broken down to that new beginning, and this is Saint Germain. Saint Germain is coming in and saying, the initiation period is here. You are being guided to this person, and you're going to see when you look at it, 1111, right? That is the divine path. That is your twin flame. And your angelic team is already set to go because this is great stability, okay? Great stability of building that strong foundation together. Yeah, and getting the spiritual confirmation. Ooh, that is beautiful. All right, let's get a soul's truth. What does the soul's truth want us to know? What am I looking for outside myself that is already within me? Okay. What are you looking for? Are you looking for more peace, more happiness, more love, more affection, more creative ideas, more room to grow? Or are you frustrated because you're not looking outside of yourself? You're not looking out for yourself, okay? It's like you're frustrated the way that everything has taken place, and you're like, some of you, I'm even hearing some of you, it's like you've stayed in this grief so long because the karmics are trying to hold you back. They're trying to steal your creative spark, your creative ideas. They're trying to steal from you, and strategically they're trying to take them abundant keys that are meant for you. But Father says that ain't gonna happen. You may be generous, but you ain't stupid. Okay, we ain't got stupid written on our forehead, right? It's like we're very strategic. But Oshan says, listen, you're very generous and you know how to set boundaries, okay? Because you get the divine messages from your spirit team. When was the last time I danced freely? Well, the thing is when they ask this question, it's like, what shifts have taken place in your life? What transformations have you seen that have taken place in your life? That you can dance, that you can have that peace, that you can be laughing, you can be that loving force, okay? And you're not afraid to express it anymore. That's right, you're not afraid to express it. And this is falling right under. So when you step into this fated meeting with this divine masculine, you guys will be able to express your feelings on a very deep, affectionate communication, okay? This person I'm hearing is very affectionate and stuff like that. Um, yeah, I just heard the energy. Yeah, affectionate, but the thing is it's like very protective, okay? Very protective. So just know that that's for somebody. And this says, what if it was easy? That's right, because it doesn't have to be hard, right? It doesn't have to be hard. Your journey don't have to be hard when you open up to having the epiphanies of what's going on. It doesn't have to be hard when you're getting rid of the people who no longer serve you, when you're planting new seeds in the cracks of your heart, because you know that them will never go away. But when you forgive and forget and you're planting them new seeds, man, more beautiful things are growing, more creative embodors are growing. And it's like this fated relationship, it's like when you come into contact with this person, you thought you could never love again or you could never fall in love again because your heart was broken. No, when you start loving yourself and giving self-love and self-care and being able to trust and grow and go with the flow, it's like this person comes in and it's going to be like, wow, man, that was easy to totally work through and get rid of the remnants of the karmic, right? The karmic who destroyed my life, I'm hearing, okay? Or tried to destroy my life. And this one says, to whom am I comparing myself to right now? The thing is you shouldn't be comparing yourself to anybody. You are an extraordinary, unique individual. You are your own beautiful self, okay? There's only one you for a reason, because you have special gifts, talents, and skills and everything else. Because Father's coming in and saying, listen, strategically, you hold the keys, okay? You are that loyal, dedicated person. And so you're true when you are coming from that loving generosity place, right? It's like you don't plot and scheme around other people. It's like if somebody falls, you come and you pick them up. You help them with the horse, give that freedom and liberation to rise again, to be their better self, to stand in their power of who they are. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Oops. We won't take them because they just kind of fell out. So let's see. What else do we need to know, Father? What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know, Father? Thank you. All right. So this one says, what can I do to make a difference? Exactly. Exactly. How can you make a difference in somebody's life? Okay. It's about, a lot of people sit up all night. It's like, oh, I don't make a difference in somebody's life. And you sit there and cringe and downsize and cut yourself down. The thing is you create a purpose. You create a reason to be in somebody's life. You create a reason to make a difference in somebody's life, okay? Whether it's big, small, medium, extra large, real tiny, because even the small things matter. That's what people don't understand. They think you got to go big or go home, right? The thing is the extra small to the medium, to the mediocre, to the extra large, they all make a difference. Every one of them. All right, let's get what our heart wants to say. What does the heart want to say? What is it screaming for? Confirmation. Number 7. It's like choose your battles wisely, right? Stay grounded, do everything out of unconditional love, speak your truth, follow the divine guidance, right? It's like you choose your battles. And if you want to choose them to where you constantly have drama and chaos and you constantly have karmic people in your life who absolutely have no sympathy to you rising to your greater self, right? They want to see you battle and fight and have conflict every step of the way. Our Father's coming in and saying, when you choose your battles and know what to give your energy to and what not to, yeah, confirmation. When you use your third eye, which is your spiritual eye, to communicate with the higher realms, this is doing everything out of unconditional love. And you will get the communication, you will get the visions, all of your 9 psychic senses will be fully aware of what's going on. And you will be able to know how to battle that. Okay. Some of you could have been born in 76. Okay. Doesn't have to be, some of you could be born in 71. All right. I'm hearing for the fated meat. Okay. You could have been born in 71. 71 or 73 is what it's showing me. Okay, take it how it resonates. What else do we need to know, Father? Yeah, because see, a lot of you were refusing to see what was truly going on your divine path. And this is, you need to be able to trust and believe to get the messages from your higher self, okay, and be able to communicate that. Because look, when you're refusing to see things, yeah, sadness and isolation sits in. And why? Because it falls right under who was doing that to you. these karmic people that are no longer meant to be on your journey, no longer meant to be on your path, right? God says, listen, no, they are no longer. Because why? It's like strategically, this is confirmation. Strategically, all of your dreams and decisions are divinely guided by a higher power, that you do everything out of love. So if somebody falls, you pick them up. You help them to that freedom and liberation. You protect them at all costs, right? This is about finding that duality. You never give up. You be generous, you be giving, you be loving, you be compassionate. That speaks volumes. Okay, what else do we need to know, Father? What else do we need to know? Thank you. I'm telling you, when this meeting comes together, this is going to be the solar plex chakra is your third chakra, right? Okay, so look, you have 33 coming out, which 33 is the master teacher, right? The master teacher is coming out and saying, listen, this is ordained by a higher power for your new beginning. And that new beginning is going to be very abundant because you are going to be very stable. Okay. You're going to be the pillars of strength for each other when it comes to the emotional part of it. And when it comes to, the hard work, you both are willing to put in the hard work and to be able to express them emotions. Okay. Not hold back, because I'm hearing you both are very blunt about how you feel. Okay. You're not afraid to put out there how you feel. Yeah, look, confirmation, throat chakra. This is the fifth chakra, right? This is that new beginning. You're not afraid to speak your mind. You're not afraid to put it out there. And that's where you both are going to come on that balanced level of being able to communicate anything and everything. Okay. So being in the relationship and being loyal, if somebody tries to come at you, you commute, excuse me, you communicate that to your partner, and you both work through it, because it's not right for some. Oh, I got the hiccups again. Somebody's drinking. Yeah, somebody's drinking. Somebody's very nerved up. Yeah, look. Okay. I'm telling you. Father is coming through. And here we go. We'll have to do it one at a time here so that you guys can see. Okay. This is going to bring true healing, true stability. Two of you coming together is going to be joy and success. It's going to be that unconditional love. This is the Seek card, right? This is like the Hermit card, because you both have been isolated for a very long time, dealing with everything, being able to trust and believe again and really work on yourself. Yeah, because love abounds, right? This is beautiful, because this to me is like the Ace of Cups, right? It's going to be that very compassionate. Dang, who is trying to throat chakra me? Look, somebody is like stumbling over their words, because I'm hearing, I get nervous. I get nervous when I'm around you, or when I communicate with you. But this is like the Ace of Cups. This is very compassionate, very loving, down to earth, funny, loves to shine their light when they're out and about, right? Because they go with the flow, right? So the flow is all coming down to the Wheel of Fortune. This is your destiny. It's your destiny to bring things to calmer waters. Again, you can see 1010, which 1010 is God and the angels and the ascended masters, and all of them are here to be able to protect you and love you unconditionally. You just have to make that dedicated effort to be abundant and come together with that divine being, right? Because you are both well deserving of this. Okay. And this is number 9, is all about things coming to fruition on a beautiful path for you. Because look, the crown chakra, this is Father bringing it in. The one who was refusing, where to go? The one who was refusing, right? Right here. Yeah, look, refusing. crown chakra coming in to help them see, to help them take off that armor. They don't have to protect themselves so tightly anymore because of the fact that this person is not here to hurt them. This person is here to love them unconditionally and help them find balance within themselves. And look, help them release, because when they release, this is going through a transition and breaking them addictions, breaking them bonds, breaking through, the karmic relationships that were holding them back. And it's helping them shed their skin to start again, right? Because it's all about seeking the truth. And they will be able to seek the truth with this person. Yeah, they don't have to stay detached, right? They don't have to stay detached anymore. They can nurture. They can nurture, because detach is the justice card, right? This is the divine bringing justice for the nurturing card. Because when you, like I said, when you nurture yourself, this is bringing justice, because this Empress has been divinely guided on the path 311, okay? Divinely guided, and is freely to communicate on the divine path so that he will never feel detached. Look at there's that isolated tree again, he will never be left out in the cold. And then we have the High Priestess card, like I said, that came out. So I told you he's going to be meeting up with his true High Priestess, okay? Very spiritual, who trust and believe, who gets the enlightenment on the divine path of what it's meant for. Oh yeah, because all she wants is, look, right here. All she wants is for that beautiful balance to come about, right? And when you have that balance, this is like the Temperance card. This is an earth angel coming in and bringing that balance to your twin. You see how they're connected? Okay, this is the twin, to be able to break the constraints and restraints that have been holding him back, because this is the Star card. So he needs to have hope. He needs to trust and believe that he can do this, that he is abundant, and that he will be even more abundant than he was before. Yep, because he needs to trust, right? He needs to trust. Trust, this is the Fool card. The Fool card is about the new beginning. He needs to be able to trust and simply love, okay? Come from that unconditional love. He's being guided. There's the Sun card, okay? So when you see the Sun card coming out, or the Sun himself coming out, that's Father saying, guess what? This is going to be a strengthening bond that you will never, ever, ever see go down, because this is the Ace of Pentacles. This is you guys blossoming together, you guys walking through this journey together, building, co-creating. This is like the Ace of Pentacles is about manifesting that prosperity, and it's beautiful. So thank you, Father, for this beautiful reading. Okay, so they're wanting me to pull a few of these. Father, what do you want to add into for the final message of advice? Oh, communication. Okay, so this is something that is taking place where you may not notice it yet, but the fact is you're setting the boundaries. Okay, you're crawling out of that dark hole that has kept you down. You are finding that balance, and you are going to be able to communicate and become friends with this person in order to have a stable foundation. Okay, what else do we need to know, Father? What else do we need to know, please? What else do we need to know? Thank you. I'm telling you, because the fact is you have illuminated your fears. You are now starting to realize, it's like you want to put this all away. You don't want to deal. Look, there's your woman walking down the street, pretty woman. Your twin flame you will meet. Okay, what else do we need to know, Father? Because, yeah, look, the Star card again. I'm telling you, this is keep the hope, because you have a renewal coming, right? And this person is very deeply grounded, okay, and holds the faith and knows that everything is going to work out because they are very balanced when it comes to the light and dark, okay? The duality, look, confirmation, the duality, the yin and the yang. I'm telling you, this is a connection that you cannot pass by. If you pass by, yeah, you're going to be lonely for the rest of your life, right? Because all you will have is them karmic energies that are coming through that are going to continuously use you or just want to sleep with you or just take what you have. But this true twin flame doesn't want any of that. They want you and only you to be able to co-create. What else do we need to know for the advice, Father? What else do we need to know for the advice, Father? What else do we need to know? Thank you. You see how that one landed? Oh, yeah. The right hand of Father, as he's saying right now, the right hand of Father says, you have free will to make your choice, right? This is all about the duality, to find balance within yourself. Because look at, with the Six of Cups, okay? So when you got the Six of Cups, this is a very innocent, loving relationship, and it's divinely guided, okay? The raven is all about the messenger, right? So it's spirit giving you the message that this is going to be true unconditional love, one like you've never felt before. And this person's going to uplift you, okay? They're going to melt down that icy coldness that you have had for so long because they have the passion to help you heal, to make that choice that you are deserving of true unconditional love, not for material or monetary things. This is true unconditional love. Okay. All right, Father, any other advice you want to give for, oh, I'm telling you, yeah, you both are very traditional and you stand firm in your beliefs, okay? So this is where you become very powerful together because this comes in and says, listen, you both stand in your power. You both are very grounded and very creative. I'm even hearing you may have OCD. You know, you both have OCD, the way you do certain things with your traditions and your beliefs. But this is about standing in your power with a person that you never thought that you were going to be able to find because the one that you gave your all to crumbled your heart, right? Look, there's the Ace of Pentacles. I'm telling you, this is all divinely guided to manifest your forever. This is a renewal. This is a renewal, and it's following the North Node, right? Because this is about having the faith as it being divinely guided. You guys are going to be making massive, massive money on new creative ideas, right? So it's like, yeah, look, again, judgment came out. This is taking that leap. This is saying this person is healed. This person isn't here to play games. Okay. This person is willing to take action. This person is deeply grounded. This person is willing to speak and communicate and go forward. Why? Because look, I'm going to show you why. Because she's a high priestess. Okay. She is a high priestess who is giving the clarity, who knows that it's victorious, okay, sees your potential and knows that your potential together is something going to be magnificent that other people are going to be like, whoa, wait a minute. Because the thing is she has a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge. Um, you know, she follows her intuition constantly. And look, there's the twin flames, right? The Hierophant and the High Priestess, this is a twin flame connection. This is confirmation. This is clarity. This is victory on this twin flame. I'm telling you, you can't, there is no denying what Father is saying. This is a person who has very deep ancient regal knowledge, okay? And as a master teacher, trust and believe that you have equal beliefs on things when it comes to the divine intelligence, being able to stand in your power because you see the potential and you know that your twin is growing and glowing, right? The thing is they're not all tied up anymore. They're not sitting in all this grief anymore. They're no longer isolating themselves because they now see that there's something that the divine is bringing them, because they feel this urge of like, I'm being drawn to come with this person, right? Okay, so what is the last thing you want to say for this beautiful twin? Beautiful twin. Yeah. Look, 9 9s. They're willing to go through the storms and the good times with you, okay? They're willing to really, how do I say it? It's like you will have this comfort and satisfaction with your twin flame, because this person with the 9 of Wands is very resilient and very persistent, just like you. They can set healthy boundaries, okay? And it's like they know how to put things behind them, but they hit it head on with the fear, with the emotions. They speak about it. And the whole time they've been protecting their heart with the perseverance and the resilience for things to come into fruition for the twin flame here. Mm-hmm. So that you can have that comfort and satisfaction knowing that that relationship is not going to do you wrong. Because look, I'm telling you, Father is on it like blue bonnet, okay? This person's willing to make sacrifices. This person is willing to see things from a different perspective. This person is willing to go to the ends of the world with you, is willing to go through, completing cycles with you and being able to travel with you and to be able to celebrate with you with the 3 of Cups of communication. And it's like you're going to have this massive friendship, but it's going to be so much deeper on a spiritual level. So thank you, Father. All right. He's calling for this. Yes. Thank you, Father. Yeah, look. Rewards and recognition, man. I'm telling you. Ooh, yeah. I love it when he shows the truth. Love it when he shows the truth. Yeah, look. Because what did I say? What did I say? Oh, booyah, baby. I'm going to confirm it again. Remember when I said about the karmics? Walk away from things that no longer serve you. Oh, yeah, the goddess came out and said, walk away from things that no longer serve you, because God's got blessings for you, baby. Oh, yes, I'm telling you. It's like magic, sweet magic, right? Because the thing is you're both innocent, soulful beings. And that doesn't mean that you've been innocent on your life journey. It's you have come back into your spirituality of who you are because you ask for divine guidance. You ask them to show you the way. You don't hesitate. You speak your mind. If you need to know something, you ask. Okay. You don't hesitate, because forward movement is what you know. Having that resilience to persevere forward, being able to communicate, to bring them life miracles in, because the gentleness from your heart is way that you both operate, because you've had them divine healing. You're making the right decisions. You stand in your power and you want to create eternal life memories, right? You want to create them beautiful memories. Yes. So thank you, Father. Kilamaya Takayashi. Kinte Kinyanis Wankatanka. Gracias. Woo! Beautiful. Yes. It's like that is so powerful, so beautiful. And it's amazing, right? It's amazing that you can be able to see the beauty from being able to release all that pain. It's like the truth comes out. It's like you can speak your truth, but you have to also see your truth, and you have to release that grief in order for the mysteries to come through. And I'm telling you, that beautiful mystery. Hold on. Where did you take off to? Where did you go? For the yin yang twin flame baby. Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely, sweetheart. You are very welcome. Sending lots of love and light and prayers and blessings to all. May your wishes, dreams, and goals and desires all come through for you. God bless all of you. And we will be tomorrow for day 28. Okay. And day 28 for the sacred transformation. It's amazing. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, soul sister. Love you, Luana. Love all of my soul family. You day. I love all of you guys. Yes. It's amazing. But this is the beauty that comes out when you make them sacred transformations within self, and make sure that that self-love and self-care. Yes, love you too, sweetheart. Make sure that you are doing that self-love and self-care, because it's vital, it's very important, because that's how part of your manifestation is the fact of you do and nurture you and love you unconditionally. And guess what? So many things open up, as you've seen in this beautiful read. As you've seen in this beautiful read, yeah, standing in your power, seeing the potential in both of you. Yeah, that's amazing. And to be able to celebrate, mm, love it, love it, love it. Love all of you. God bless you. And you all have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow. And things are going to be picking up when it comes to this, because like I said, we're moving into the sacred transformation, but the sacred relationship, the sacred relationship's a little bit different. So but the last day of this, we have something special to do. Okay. And it's like, I'm super excited. I can't tell you right yet. Let me check into it, sweetheart. Let me check into it. Father Uday wants to know, is there any changes in her perception? Is there any changes in her perception? Is there any changes in her perception? Two more shuffles. Is there any change in her perception, Father? Is there any change in her perception? Is there any change in her perception, please? Okay. All right, so she's going through an ending right now. Father is taking her to end certain cycles right now. So there is a different perspective. The different perspective is, it's like she had to put an ending to certain relationships and certain people. So that's beautiful. That's beautiful. What else do we need to know, Father, for this? Whoa. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You ready for this, sweetheart? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, I am ready. Why did my cards go this way? Okay, hold on. All right. Are you ready for this? So, stay patient. Keep on loving. Things are coming into calmer waters. The 10 of Cups are yours, okay? Because she's seeing things from a different perspective now. She's making the right choices because she knows where her destiny lies, okay? She knows where her destiny lies. So she has been doing the work, and that's why Father has put her on that journey, for her to do the work so that she can get the clarity and have the victory as well with you, okay? That's significant. That's beautiful. Yeah, because look, she's no longer juggling. No longer juggling. Beautimous. I love it. I love it. Okay, so what do we have to look forward? Yeah, look, 9 of Cups. There's going to be improvements that are coming up here. Yes, not yet, because the 9 of Cups just said that there's going to be improvements that are coming. And I'm hearing within the next 3 days, you can try to reach out, okay? Next 3 days, you can try to reach out. And Father, why did you say the next 3 days? Okay. So the thing is she needs to be able to have some clear thinking. But in the next 3 days, you should be able to reach out, because look, the counterparts came out, King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so it's the clear thinker, and it's the intellectual thinking of that quick thinker, of being able to perceive things on a different level now. Yeah, look, I'm telling you, she's going through a tower moment right now, and she's carrying a lot of burdens. But there's an earth angel that's coming in, giving her the messages to battle through this. Because look, the manifestation of this beautiful partnership, stability. Woo, I'm telling you, this will make it a happier house for you. Yeah, that's amazing. That is amazing. Beautiful, beautiful. So yes, hopefully that gave you the answers that you were looking for. Yes, beautiful, beautiful. High Priestess came out too with the Queen of Wands. That means, follow your intuition. Just keep working on you. Keep doing the things that you need to be doing. Within 3 days, reach out, just kind of see where it goes. And if you get the same response, that's because Father is saying that she's still going through that tower moment. So yes, thank you, Father. Great blessings to all of you. I love all of you. Thank you always for supporting me. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and the little notification bell so you know when I go live. I'm going to do a couple more other little energies. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Definitely. Father said 3 days, just check in and see. And if she gives you the same response, then he's saying that her burdens and her tower isn't done falling yet. So that's how we find out, reach out and see, and we'll just take it slow and steady, right? That's all we can do, because like I said, where to go? Where to go? Where'd you go? It's destined. Yes, absolutely. Fantastic Friday. It's fabulous, fantastic, fun day Friday. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. All right. Well, I love you so, family. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me. I greatly appreciate all of you. You are a blessing in my life, and I am grateful and thankful that you are in my life. And we're going to keep on keeping on and persevere forward and make it happen. Make it happen. So, love you. Peace and blessings. God bless you. Good night.